Hi and welcome back to my channel. We are now at the Goodwill and this is the part 2 of Monday's video. So this was at my favorite Goodwill, and did you see all those bunnies at the bottom? My goodness, and they were from Target. That looks like just the same as where I went at that antique store, that Hull, that Hull butter dish. It matched that serving tray dish set, but I looked for the bowl and I couldn't find it. These are one of those vintage travel mugs, as my viewers have told me about one of the ones I had picked up before, so I picked up another one. But this one looks like a honey pot, so that's why I picked that one up. These, I don't know what the maker is of these. To me, they look like trinket dishes or something you could use for decoration or even hang on the wall if you wanted to. I just like that floral and that gold color. My daughter put this in the buggy. I don't end up getting this one because it doesn't have a maker on it. The last one I picked up had a brand on the little chain, so I put that one back. I like these. I don't know. It said little house decorations. There's a whole bunch of them. Probably could have picked those up, but I left them behind. I like this little pig mug. I think I looked at this one before. It has a chip on it. And that's a huge shaker. I don't know, you'd put it in that sugar maybe, or like powdered sugar, and you could, put it on French toast. Some Lusterware bowl, $1.99. I'm making sure there's no chips or cracks. Looking at the mugs, I like this little raccoon mug over here. But it looks more of a modern piece. 99 cents. He was really cute. I don't grab him though, I leave him on the shelf. I have a lot of mugs in my store just because they're easy to ship and easy to do a lot of things with, so that's why I like picking him up. But I left him behind. He was really thin material. This says made in Japan. I do like it. I just didn't want to have to clean the coffee stain out. And I know I could probably use some stuff, but taking off those Goodwill stickers are already a job in itself. I like this one, but it didn't have any a maker at the bottom, so I left it. Who knows if it's still here when I come back again, I might grab it just cause. I like this bowl too. Probably should have grabbed it since it was only 99 cents, but I left it. I like to go through the aisles twice just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I like this, that cut to clear. It was a decanter. Really, really nice. That little topper was heavy, and this wasn't as heavy as the topper. So there was a huge chip right there, so I left it. I really wanted it though. It was really nice. And there's that satin bowl that I saw the other day when I was here. I do look it over since I didn't notice it last time, and with it still being here, I wonder if there's something wrong with it. So I'm going to do some looking it over, but I put it in the buggy for now. I like this. It's that Fire King, like a relish dish or whatever you want to put in there, olives, pickles, whatever. I do really like it, but after I had did some looking at it. It had a huge chip on the back, and you probably could see it when you were looking at the video. Or not a chip, a crack. And this looks like crystal because it was really heavy. $3.99. I don't know enough about crystal to know who the makers are and to know what's worth it. I don't know if all crystal's worth it. That was a salt and pepper shaker. If it had the matching pair, I would have grabbed them. Some more milk glass. It's a little dish that's shaped of a pear. All those bunnies down there. Cute little, it looks like something that you would get at in Mexico or something like that. That's the way it's colored to me. A vintage, well, it looks vintage. I don't know if it really is, but it's a tea set. Peep my buggy. This I thought was an aquarium until I was actually looking at it. It's a little shredder. A little tiny hand crank shredder, I think. I like that, but I wouldn't want to ship that. That's huge. This is nuts. I've never seen bowling balls ever for sale, and definitely would not have thought of them to be at a Goodwill. This thing was heavy, heavy. I almost got it just because they were $3.99 a piece. That one had a lot of damage to it, and so did the orange one. And I don't know if people actually buy those or not. But I would not want to ship a giant, heavy bowling ball. I don't know. Maybe it would have been worth it. There's a lot of cracks and dings to it, which I guess is from wear. To be expected, I guess. These I thought were glass, but they were plastic. So now they've put the wood and baskets next to the plastic because they didn't used to be over here. They're doing some rearranging, I guess. I like this as that pearl inlay. I don't know what you would use it for, but I really like it. It's a wooden box. This is one of those desktop calendars that you can change it yourself. It says vintage sports on it, but when you read it, it says made in 2019. So it's made to look vintage, but it's not. I was going to do the comps on it, and I totally forgot. So they've got a new cart out. I didn't even think to look what was in that pink container down there. And I'm always on the hunt for a caboodle. You remember those that you put your makeup and stuff in? I want one for myself, not for resale. A little metal tin, little tray. Merry Christmas trivet. Look like bears. A lot of stuff to look at in here today. I like this with the ducks on it. $1.99. Don't know what it is. plastic. Cute little jewelry box. And I don't know if jewelry boxes like that go for anything because I don't know which ones are vintage and which ones are new. This looks like a handmade piece because it has that LY at the bottom. It was nice though, but I don't know who the maker was. And this, I think somebody made it for their kids. It has a magnet and then you go around and it will pick up the screws and nails and the paper clips. I played with it for a little bit. I liked it, but it wouldn't be for resale, it'd be for my kids. A little VTech thing down at the bottom. I don't pick up electronics because you don't have a TV to see if it actually works or not. You can plug it in here, but it doesn't mean it's actually going to do what you need it to do on the TV. A little vintage, like votive holder. You put your little tea light at the bottom and your little potpourri at the top. So is that potpourri warmer? I think about it. I do put it in the buggy just to do some comps on it. And whenever I do the comps on it, I always just pull to the side where nobody else is at. And I just go through. Unless I'm like short on time, then I don't do that. That was a nativity scene. It was $10 or was $10 from Walmart and they wanted $4.99 for it for now. With it being newer, that's why I didn't pick it up. I like this. It's a little clock, like a farm. You can have your little picture in the middle. It's really cute. These I thought were going to be wood, but they were plastic. They got me. Got me on that one. All right, and they put a new card out. You see what I just touched on the top? A Jim Shore piece. Can you believe it? $1.99. I couldn't believe it. Just sitting there right on top. Jim Shore cat. And I was just talking the last couple videos where I was like, I haven't been able to find any Jim Shore pieces out in the wild. And there was one on the top of the buggy and we almost left. And that package with the styrofoam is ornaments for me. So now let's go back home and I'll show you what I got. All right, so now we're back home. So these are the things that I picked up. So this is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the cards say HOYLE, and they're made in USA playing cards with that beautiful, really pretty sleigh ride. 2 decks. They both have 52 cards and 2 jokers each. This one kind of looks like she's falling out of the sleigh ride. Really pretty. And then I picked up this. I have no clue what this is. So if you know, let me know. Is that like a bean pot? Maybe. $1.99. The cards were $2.99. These were each 99 cents each. When I looked them up, they were going for $25. 99 cents each on this one. And I got another one of these that has that little grippy thing at the bottom. A lot of people that have watched my channels have told me that these are the vintage traveling mugs. So I picked up another one because I really like them. And that one reminds me of like a honey pot. Some lusterware, little bowl with some floral design. This is $1.99. And then, of course, I had to get the Jim Shore cat. I could not believe I found this. And it was $1.99. I already took the tag off. And then I picked up this. A little wooden trinket box. I don't know if it was used for like an incense holder that you would put your sticks in there. You could use it for whatever you wanted, but... And that was $1.99. All right, and that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.